5, 4. Oh shit, we have started. It's your boy X, aka Henny Black X 392. You know the tag. Welcome to episode 37 of Looking Glass. Everybody, I am joined by the villain of the year, already better than Black Ant. Church, how you doing, my nigga?
I'm doing good, bro. Got a new mic, which is dope, more professional. And yeah, bro. You could follow me at Coffin Boy God on Twitter. Bad tweets galore. Yeah, bro. That's all I got.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and hop into it. Flipping through the pages this week. First thing we got: Kathleen Kennedy has confirmed that they are looking to develop a Knights of the Old Republic TV series or movie. How do you feel about it, bro?
I mean, this is what everybody kind of wanted, right? Like, whenever you see any Star Wars announcement, that is like everyone's like, Knights of the Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic. Please give me Knights of the Old Republic. And now that we're getting it, I mean, I'm hyped. I just wonder if it's going to be like all that we think it is. Kathleen Kennedy makes me nervous, man. Makes me very nervous.
Why does she make you nervous?
She makes weird decisions. She's just
like what?
I mean, a lot of the Star Wars decisions nowadays isn't she like kind of responsible for them? Like the stuff in the new trilogy. Doesn't she have a lot of power?
Mostly Disney. I think it's mostly Disney.
So she's just like a figurehead in that whole equation.
Pretty much. Much.
Either way, a lot of people wanted this in some medium, so I'm happy that we're getting just more diverse. I mean, there's just so much to explore in Star Wars. Like, why not? You have all this lore out there. You should try to make as many of it in film or TV as you can. So yeah, I mean, by all means, let's get it.
Yeah, I have never played Knights of the Old Republic.
But
there's see that it just threw out of the mouth, but like there's so much content that you could develop from that, and I think that it would kind of be like a detriment to the franchise if you never used it on film or TV. I mean, the closest thing we ever got was like some flashbacks in Clone Wars, but besides that, we ain't never gone in depth with it on live action. So I think that'll be fire.
Exactly.
Yeah. Next thing we got, All Might, United States of Smash is joining Jump Force as DLC. How you feel about it?
Well, Jump Force is trash, and I don't really care about All Might that much. It's just like throwing trash into a trash can. It's like, okay.
Wow.
Do you think this is gonna pull people to Jump Force, bro?
No, but that's not. I don't think that's All Might's fault. I think like
it's not All Might's fault, but
it's mostly niggas on Twitter clowning Jump Force to hell. But that's rightfully so. So I'm not even mad at it.
Yeah, I mean, Jump Force, bro. Just Bandai Namco, just trash, bro. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous how bad that game is. But I guess whenever you see a huge team up in a game like that, you just know it's probably going to be bad. It's never going to be what you think it is.
That's not true.
When you heard about Jump Force, what was your first opinion? Like, just based off of nothing. Did you think this probably going to be good?
My first opinion, well, like the first trailer they showed was fully cinematic. So like I just thought it looked interesting. I don't know if the gameplay was going to be good or not, so I waited till the gameplay came out.
As soon as I saw Bandai Namco was responsible for it, I'm like, yeah, this is going to stink.
Well, didn't Bandai Namco also give us Fighter Z?
It's Dragon Ball. It's just different. It's different. And that was also Arc Systems. Like, I mean, Bandai is just a publisher, but they publish a lot of mid. And
every publisher.
When it comes to Dragon Ball, it's just an exception because how do you make it's tough to make a terrible Dragon Ball game. It's been done, but
it's been done several times.
It's been done, but it's just the way Fighters was presented. Like as soon as I saw it, I'm like, yeah, this is probably gonna be dope because this is Arc. It's different. The Jump Force, bro. It's just I knew it. So no, this isn't exciting, bro. They could throw Garo in this and I wouldn't play it.
You probably watch a gameplay video, though.
I would, but I wouldn't play it.
All right, next thing we got, Tessa Thompson has heard a pitch for a fourth Thor movie. How do you feel about it, bro?
So they said that, or I saw a tweet, someone was like, Thor's about to be the only Avenger with a fourth movie. Can you imagine the state if that's true? Like,
It's bro. Out of all of the Avengers to get a fourth movie, we got the one with the worst trilogy.
would Taika be Taika? would Taika be the director again? Do you think?
I'm not sure if Taika Waititi would be back.
Taika oh my god!
But I would assume so because like he made the only widely accepted Thor movie. Okay. I don't want to say good because I don't think Ragnarok is good, but he made the first widely accepted Thor movie. So, but then again, it's not hard to make something that stands out when the two things you have to compare is Thor: The Dark World and Thor 1.
I'm not like well versed in Thor lore. But how much left would they have to cover? Like, do you know anything about Thor?
Oh yeah, I've been reading up on Thor the last 2 years.
Like what would you like to see in a fourth Thor movie?
They could Thor 4. Oh my god. They could easily do like them coming back, like them kind of reappearing in Broxton, Oklahoma. You know, before after Civil War, Thor came back and he was like, "What the fuck happened? Where the fuck is Steve?"
Yeah,
nigga came back in Oklahoma of all places, so they could easily, resurrect Asgard in Oklahoma. Do that whole story there. That could lead into like Siege if they really want to get into the Dark Reign type shit in Phase 4. And that could also lead to like the current path, because from after Siege goes to the path of Jason Aaron's Thor, and Jason Aaron's Thor takes us through God Bomb and Gore the Butcher and War of the Realms, which are on now. So they have like a solid 7 to 8 more years of shit they can run through if they really wanted to make another Thor movie.
His team's getting a little light because it's just him.
I mean, they killed everybody.
Yeah, they killed everybody. So
they literally killed everyone by knife throw. So like,
because they were, it looked like in Ragnarok they were sort of building towards like rebuilding Asgard in a different place.
No, they did. No,
it wasn't. Well, because you
talking about straight from trailers, or are you talking about from the movie?
I guess I would have thought that before Infinity War, because like he was on that ship with all those people, and then they got washed. So I guess they're not.
Thanos pulled up and killed half of everyone. I don't know. You hate to see it.
I don't really care as long as we don't get an SNL skit again, but we probably will, because it worked one time. So why would they? You can't ask them to move it differently.
True.
And plus, this will be after they beat the biggest threat to the universe, so there's like even less reasons for them to be serious. Well, yeah, but
I got a theory that Ultron is still alive, but whatever.
I hope so.
That'll be fire. Like, bring back James Spader.
I'm just kidding. I mean, I don't care about Ultron as much because he wasn't created by like in a way that I cared about.
He didn't involve Ant-Man, is what you're saying.
It didn't involve Ant-Man, so I don't really care about Ultron like that. But I mean, I don't know. Like you said, there's clearly plenty of places they can go with it, but how much do we trust Taika to not make an SNL skit, bro?
Well, it's not necessarily about us, it's about everybody else. We don't trust that nigga, but everybody else does, so...
That's true. I'm sure there's more movies with a pitch. Like, this may not even be like a thing that gets made. They're just talking about it. Like, we could get another one out there if they want.
I mean,
I don't know.
Shit, yeah, you're right.
Like, are we going to get another Iron Man movie?
Fuck no.
Because he's dying?
How many movies has Tony Stark appeared in? We have the trilogy. We got all 4 Avengers. We got Homecoming, right? That's 8, right?
Yeah, and his little appearance in Hulk.
We don't even see niggas. Hulk is so like far redacted in the Marvel like lore, bro. They don't even acknowledge that shit no more.
You got the Avengers, Civil War. He's been in a lot.
He's been like in 10 movies.
Him and Cap
10 or 11, if I'm not mistaken.
So it makes sense that they would try to make up the time with Thor getting another one. So I mean, he probably deserves it. It's just I don't know where they're gonna go with it. So whatever.
Yeah, I mean, out of the Marvel Trinity, 2 of the 3 are probably dying. Yeah, so like he's probably the last one left.
Hopefully more. That'd be nice.
Just wipe out. Just kill all of them. Just
Honestly,
kill the
yeah.
whole.
Just
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
get
Do
most
not
of
kill
them out of here,
everybody.
man.
Actually, kill all the Guardians. Fuck the Guardians. Kill all the Guardians. I'm cool with that. All right. Next thing we got gaming news. First thing, Pablo Schreiber is set to play Master Chief in live action Halo series at Showtime. How do you feel about it, Church?
Well, you know, Master Chief's the greatest soldier of all time.
Cap.
He's not. It's not Cap.
Cap.
It's not Cap. Who's a better
Cap.
soldier than Chief?
Kratos.
I mean, he's not. It's like a fixed. That's like a fantasy soldier. I'm talking about like
They're both fucking fantasy. Fuck you talking about?
military.
We talking about a nigga in Greek in ancient Greece, and we talking about a nigga.
No, I mean
who's fucking Captain America and an Iron Man suit.
Like the military you think of. You know what I mean, man. I'm not the first thing you think of isn't with Kratos isn't gonna be a soldier, bro. You're gonna think like a warrior or something like that. But they've made plenty of live action Halo series and they've been okay. So it's just like it's just a matter of who's like behind it. I'm gonna watch it because I love Halo so much. But it's doable. It's doable. It just has to be within reason. Because like, you know, you're dealing with like a lot of space stuff. I would be more confident if it was on sci-fi. I feel like that would be a place where it would be long because like
I feel like sci-fi would be fire, but they would also hamper it because Halo is very adult. I mean, like you can't get the gore you need on sci-fi. I mean,
we got Deadly Class.
Yeah, but Deadly Class is hampered to a point.
It's hampered a little bit, but I mean, yeah, Showtime. You do get that. You do get like the uncensored stuff. So
and you gotta get that freedom of source material too.
Do we know who's behind this series? At all?
Nope. I can find it.
Last dude does their Googles, so we will know in like 3 seconds.
Hold up. Gotta find it. Give me a second. You should put like fucking Jeopardy music on this bitch. Yeah. Oh, I found it. All right, Hollywood Reporter reported this. Now we gotta wait for loading. Shout out to the Wi-Fi. All right. Showtime reveals on castings. Pablo Schreiber, he was in Orange Is the New Black.
He's pretty good.
Kyle Killen, Awake, Stephen Kane, The Last Ship will serve as co-showrunners and executive producers. The series is also executive produced by Daryl Frank and Jason Valvey from Amblin Television in partnership with 343 Industries, the current developer of Halo games, and 4 other people whose names I have no fucking idea where they come from. So
it's a lot of unknowns.
I mean, I'll say this: The Last Ship is actually a really good show. So we have one good person I can vouch for. So yeah, I'll give them that. All right, next thing we got.
I'll give it a chance.
Yeah. Next thing we got, Mortal Kombat suffered another leak over the week, and it's quite possible all of its DLC characters have been, revealed. We're gonna tell you the whole roster. First, Shang Tsung, who's already been officially announced, Nightwolf, Sindel, Terminator, Spawn, Ash Williams, Fusion, Shiva, and Joker. How do you feel about this? Joker from DC Comics, not from Persona.
That would be weird.
That would be a weird fucking crossover, but
I mean, it's fine. It's a lot more guest characters than I would have liked. Like, what is it?
I feel like Spawn is totally fitting.
Spawn is the most logical guest character because they've been talking about adding him for years. So, Terminator is funny because we already have cyborgs in the universe, and they're giving us another, like a completely different one.
I wonder which Terminator they would do. I have to be Schwarzenegger.
I hope so. That would because you know how Jack had like the Carl Weathers skin,
yeah,
and like it makes sense, and like in terms of just those movies like back then, it makes sense that Terminator would be in here, but like Joker, that's just weird. I get it, but it's just
that's not weird.
It's just
it makes sense.
You get the fatality him. That would be
fun.
You get all the aggression of him being in the game by just decimating him. Nightwolf.
Okay, so can I ask you this? What is actually your problem with Joker being in the game?
It's just I don't really want like DC. Like I don't know. It's too Spawn makes sense because he's sort of like he's like an indie type comic character. But like when you mix DC with MK. I just don't like it. Like in Injustice when they put Sub-Zero and Raiden in there. It's just like I don't. This is weird to me. Like I don't know.
I feel you.
But Nightwolf is good. People wanted him back. Native American guy. He's got a lot of cool stuff.
Shout out Nessa. Shout out to the homie Nessa at Son of Sean D because she's been pushing that shit hard for a while.
Sindel makes sense. People asked for her a lot.
Wasn't she in the last game?
No, she wasn't.
Was she MK9?
MK9.
Yeah.
Especially with them doing Black Canary and Injustice 2, it makes sense that Sindel, like they would just transition to making Sindel for MK.
Yeah.
Terminator, yeah, we talked about that. Spawn talked about Ash Williams. Don't know a lot about Ash the Evil Dead.
What the fuck is Ash Williams?
He's a guy from the Ash of the Evil Dead, whatever that show is.
Him? Yeah. I don't watch that shit. Shout out to I heard the show is good, but I don't watch it. No disrespect.
Fujin is Raiden's friend. A lot of people asked for him from MKX, and Shiva's a classic. And it makes sense that she'd be in there. So all in all, the DLC list is fine. It's not even bad. It's fine. It's probably better than last games, to be honest. So I'm with it.
I need to fucking reserve Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting down to the wire here.
Yeah, I just got shit to pay for. So
I understand.
It happens. All right. Next thing, we got some Star Wars news. We finally got Star Wars: The Clone Wars trailer. Unfortunately, it came at the end of Star Wars Celebration, so we couldn't cover it till this week. So, Church, did you see the trailer?
I didn't, bro. I haven't even seen Clone Wars like that. So you have to.
Dog, what?
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. So it pretty much falls around the end of the war, right before Episode 3. It's because they can't really go into Episode 3 because reasons. So Ahsoka's coming back to the Jedi. Well, she's returning to the Jedi side of the war without returning to the Jedi. We don't know if she's going to become a Jedi again. We don't know. But I think the last time we saw Ahsoka was Star Wars Rebels, where she got pulled from the past into the future by Ezra. So we don't know what her alignment is, but it's fit. She's still on the side of the good, but I feel like she's going to be a great Jedi the entire way, which is cool with me. Everything else looks fire. You get the clips of Mace being Mace going against armies of fucking droids and shit. Yoda being, dropping quotables like he always does. Obi-Wan it's literally just par for the course, but like that, it sounds weird, but like Clone Wars has been so fire that it's just a perfect continuation of it. And I hope this is the last season because like no disrespect, but I don't want another season because it doesn't really make sense to make a whole nother season when they're so close to Episode 3, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, so it looks fire. Like I got into Star Wars from my dad. My dad hadn't seen the trailer. I got to show his ass the trailer yesterday for the first time. His ass freaked the fuck out in the living room, dog. That shit was fire. I bought his ass all of Clone Wars and for Christmas like 2 years ago. So yeah, that nigga's been plugging up ever since. But yeah, I'm super excited about it. I'm just sad I gotta buy Disney Plus for it.
I know like a little bit of what happens in the series, but I need to give it a full watch because I just watched Last Airbender for the first time.
Watch that. I'm not even sure if it's on Netflix anymore.
Probably isn't. They probably swiped it for the Disney app.
Shit, I can check it right now. Shout out because here on Looking Glass, we do our fucking Googles.
They probably swiped it, man. It just seems like something they would just do a stealth snipe, and then all the Blu-rays for Clone Wars are gonna just jack up in price.
I mean, you can always find this shit on Quanflix. You can use my Quanflix password if this shit's not in here. Nope, it's not on here anymore. Damn. Yeah, you can just use I'll just give you my password to my Quanflix. But yeah, watch that shit. That shit is fire. Honestly, one of the best, I guess, animations of all time, in my opinion. Really, it really delves into the Star Wars lore. A lot of shit that you won't see in the movies or you want to see in the movies is in there. Plus, I wish the fucking Ahsoka got into a movie. Like, I just want that. Her adventures definitely deserve to be in a movie.
Maybe someday, bro, but I wouldn't count on it.
Yeah, I mean, unless they revisit that era, but I doubt they're going back to
unused, untapped stuff that we may never see until we're like 60. Something like there's so much for them to do, and they're really dragging their feet in terms of getting all of it. I mean, because like they had a lot of stuff already. Like it's to be in the joint.
to be fair, they've been trying to ramp up like Star Wars content the last couple of years, and mad people complained about it being too much Star Wars content. I'm like, dog, for like the last 30 years, you got like what, 3 movies?
Yeah.
So like, I'm not mad at them for like slowing down, but like, I wish they would ramp up again. All right. Next thing we got, Game of Thrones returned to box office records, 17 million live viewing on HBO, plus with millions and millions around the world watching on HBO Now and Go app. Church, how'd you feel about the season opener of Game of Thrones?
It was good, bro. I mean, it was a lot of kind of tying up stuff before we get to the action. You know, like there's a lot of stuff I wasn't sure that they were gonna just like bang out just right away, like Jon being told about his
incestual relationship.
Yeah, didn't expect that to get sort of just out of the blue, but I understand, and I didn't expect Yara to get rescued already. I don't know if that just kind of felt like something that was going to last a little bit longer, but I don't even remember when it happened last season. I don't remember.
2, I think
it was 2. Okay,
it's 2.
So that's enough time. That's enough time. Okay, but yeah, all in all, like it just. You know, when you feel Game of Thrones back, it feels something different, bro. Like the TL was in unity. It was peace. Everyone was talking about the same thing. I mean, I didn't watch it live, but when I did watch it, everyone was still talking about it and the memes and all that. So it was a good first episode to get us back into it, brace us for it. And yeah, I'm ready, bro. I'm not ready, but I'm ready.
Bro, it felt like the calm before the storm. You know what I'm saying?
It was very calm.
They're kind of getting like all of the exposition out of the way until we can just go to straight blood and violence. Like, besides that too, like there's a lot of callbacks to the first episode of Game of Thrones. Like, Arya, you know, kid climbing around, you know, to see the king and the queen coming, and Arya standing there instead of back then it was Arya climbing around to see shit and everybody else standing there, and then you get there and everybody else gets there to see Dany and shit. It was such a dope opening to the season. Cersei with the bird quote of the fucking week. If you want a whore, buy one. If you want a queen, earn her. Gave up the cheeks 10 seconds later, dog. Oh, legendary. Yeah. Legendary.
Bro, the bars are always there. And I think honestly, my favorite bit was just seeing that young lord strung up on the wall. Like, what did
Lord Umber.
Lord Umber. Yeah, like Umber, man. What did he do to make them not mad at him? They don't kill like that usually. They don't kill to send messages. Their presence alone is a message. So why they strung old boy up to this? Still thinking about it.
Shout out to whoever tweeted that out, bro. Like,
he set him up like a platter, bro. Like he looked like a Golden Corral plate. I don't know why.
That's the Westerosi version of putting niggas on a poster, dog.
Yeah, I'm like, why? Was that necessary? It was kind of freaky, man. Like that was some cult stuff. And
I mean, they are one, so
they are. I mean, you're not wrong. And then, you know, just the dragons. Like someone theorized that the dragons are going to start showing more loyalty to Jon because he's the male Targaryen. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like the alpha thing. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty interesting because you can already tell there's going to be a wedge drawn between him and Daenerys soon. Yeah. And it's just going to be tough to see because they're like they're two main characters basically. Like, and just seeing, we waited so long for them to come together, and they came together in a weird way, a way that is.
They came together fine.
Well, I mean, not the way that it was structured. I'm saying like they came together and they fell in love. Like, I don't know. Everyone probably could have seen that coming, but seeing it happen, you're like, okay. And then now we got that, and now there's going to be a wedge drawn because of the circumstances surrounding the relationship, and it's just going to be peak chaos, bro. I'm scared. I'm really scared. And Jamie came when things are already starting to get...
Bro, Bran said, I'm waiting. Bro, I just want to point out the weirdness of Bran, right? Like,
weird.
Dog, Jon came back, hugged him like, damn, I ain't seen you in 5-6 years, bro. What's good? Type shit. And Bran was like, so you fucking your auntie, huh, nigga?
Yeah, and like, Jamie Jamie rubbed his face, bro, like he was up to no good. Because his presence alone is going to ask so many questions. It's going to, like, how do you, he's going to get locked up immediately, first of all.
Did you see the preview for episode 2?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. They're going to put his ass trial immediately.
And he's going to present some nugget of information that's going to give them pause.
I mean, straight off rip, he's going to tell them that Cersei ain't coming.
Yeah, that's true. He'll probably tell them about the baby, too. Maybe.
Oh, shit. He'll probably tell Tyrion. He probably won't tell everybody.
Yeah, that's true. And then Tyrion will probably find a way to get Jamie off of his thing. Because, you know.
No, Bran will do it.
You think Bran will do it?
Yeah, because remember right before Jamie came, and when Sam was going to tell Jon about shit, Bran said, I got an old friend coming.
Yeah.
12 hours later, Jamie pulled up. Also, to the point of the weirdness of Bran, this nigga waited in the same spot for 12 fucking hours for Jamie to pull up.
Bro, he's on that Dr. Manhattan pack. He's just everything is this dimension is just something different to him.
And shout out Bran getting right to it. Like fuck all the pleasantries and shit. Yeah, Night King got your dragon, nigga. What we gonna do? Bro, I feel like we should have like explored Dany's reaction to that a little bit more. Her ass was horrified when he said that shit, dog. Oh, that shit was hilarious. But yeah, what do you think? What's your predictions for episode 2? Where do you think the season is going so far? And kind of what do you want?
Well, what I want is Hot Pie on the throne. The King of Kings, the one who will keep everyone fed before he does anything else. But seriously, honestly, episode 2, I have no idea. Like, just from the stuff we've seen, like, it's going to be the focus is on Jamie's trial, right?
Gotta be.
Probably. So I'm just looking for whatever twist prevents Jamie from getting executed, because Sansa is definitely going to be like, actually all of them. I think all the Starks are going to be in unison about just killing him.
Before we continue, how do you feel about Sansa?
I've always liked her. I feel like, I know she gets a lot of hate, but after how she treated her family when she was young, which she was young.
She was like 13, like ever was.
She's been the one who's really cared about her family, like maybe the most. And being, I
don't know, like Arya has like went through whole training to avenge
her too. But you know, Sansa, you know, like when it's like because she was under Cersei, she learned stuff from her. And I think that's why a lot of people hate her, is because they see the same thing in her. But in a vacuum, the stuff Cersei does is genius. So you want to pick up the tips from her, because the stuff that Cersei does, the way she conducts herself, is powerful. And Sansa doesn't want to be weak anymore. Draw the stuff that was taken from her. It just makes sense. When you're around someone for that long, you pick up stuff. And with Sansa, you know, obviously because she's opposing Jon, it's like, okay, what are you doing? Like, but in reality, Jon doesn't even want to be a leader, man. He just wants to be a foot soldier. He just wants to be a grunt. So
Jon is a nigga who's about to put his 2 weeks in and keeps getting a promotion.
Yeah, he keeps getting a promotion. So I like Sansa. Obviously, like, I'm not crazy about her, but I don't hate her. She's cool to me. She has her purpose. She's clearly smart. It's just sometimes she's in over her head, but everybody kind of is.
Yeah, true. Like
everyone kind of is over.
Like if you don't give Sansa shit for being in over her head, you gotta give Jon shit for trying to fight the entire army of the dead by himself.
Yeah, and at the end of the episode, you saw she was kind of like, I kind of seen where you're coming from when you went and got the dragons. Like, it makes sense. We kind of need that. We kind of need that.
Like niggas get on Sansa for like so hard, bro. But like to your point about Cersei, G, it's like Cersei's so smart, but she's so dumb at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like back when Tywin was still alive, he always pushed Jaime to be the head of the family because Jaime always had the best tactical mind between the three of them. Yeah. You know, Tyrion's little devil and Cersei is just vengeful as shit. Like to Cersei's point, she's not even good at the game of politicking or the Game of Thrones, if you want to call it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But like, she's just vengeful and vindictive as shit, and she's super creative in the ways she will make sure people die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she doesn't. Yeah, she's like the queen of like lateral moves. Like she'll do something that's great, and then she'll destroy it, and then get out of it. So it's like the kingdom's
like prime example.
They're just
prime example. The religious nuts, the bird. I forgot the seps, whatever the fuck you want to call them.
The high
septon. There we go.
Something like that.
But yeah, what were we talking about before we started talking about Sansa?
Just the episode in general. You asked me. You asked me what I predict for the rest of the season.
All right, what do you predict for episode 2, bro?
yeah. And I said Jamie's trial. Like that's probably the focus. And then like for the rest of the season, I don't know, man. Like I can never guess this show right. Honestly, I just can't. It's better to just not predict much. The only prediction I really have is just the obvious ones, like Jon and Daenerys something's gonna happen between them. I just hope it doesn't get in the way of what's really important. They can fight about that stuff when the White Walkers are done, bro.
Yeah,
they can fight about who's gonna lead, and also Jamie's got a price on his head, bro.
Oh yeah, well, nigga, Bron ain't turning straight up.
Bron not turning. I know that, but still, it's like. He's got a price on his head, bro.
Him and Tyrion.
So it's gonna be chaos, bro. I'm just scared, bro. This show give me anxiety like none other.
For real though. For real. Hopefully we do not get another Red Wedding episode, because I swear to God,
I don't know how we would get one.
If like literally, it would have to be everyone dying.
Like with the White Walkers getting to King's Landing.
Oh, bro, why don't look at the King's Landing?
I cannot wait for that.
Fez did a sweep. Fez did a sweep. Like oh my God. I can't
wait for the visual when the White Walkers get to King's Landing, because King's Landing's always been this place that looked bright and yellow and all that. And just when you
winter,
when you see
the storm
that coming, bro, because King's Landing is not built to withstand. I mean, it kind of is, but they never really did by nothing like that, bro. The North has been getting it for a minute. Like they're built for this now.
When Night King pulls up the King's Landing, if he pulls up the King's Landing, bro, I want Migos Deads to be playing when they pull up. You know what I'm saying? You niggas in trouble all over the episode.
Because like, they're straight up, they're close. I mean, you're right. Umber was, because he was on his way to his own house, right? So
no, they killed him at his house.
Yeah, so they're right there. They're not. I don't think they're gonna even stop in Winterfell, bro. They're just gonna go straight.
Because they gotta go through Winterfell to get the King's Landing.
Oh, that's true. I don't remember the geography that well, so I guess bro. Winterfell's gonna get rolled over,
bro. They're gonna get bulldozed.
Landing, they will. It's all gonna go down there. I would just stay on the boat, bro. You know where the Greyjoy guy. I would just stay on the boat,
man.
Bro.
Oh my God! All right, man. We can talk about this shit all day. Let's move on. Marvel TV news. The Gifted at Fox has been canceled. It got the can order this past week. It got canned right at the end of the season 2. It was not given a season 3, unfortunately. The Gifted was one of the best Fox X-Men properties, honestly.
I love it.
Season 1 was really gas. I haven't seen season 2 yet, mostly because I just haven't had time to watch it. But like I've heard it's really good, and I really enjoyed this cast. How did you feel about The Gifted, bro?
I loved it, man. Both seasons were really good. It tackled the themes of the X-Men that you wanted in a very grounded way, and the cast was fire, man. The villains were fire. Just the commentary they had on everything was fire. And the season ended on a cliffhanger that we may never get resolved. Like they were talking about maybe it'll end up on the Disney app, but I mean, how much if the Disney app wouldn't save Daredevil and all those shows, why would it save The Gifted, bro?
Well, it has to wait 2 years to save Daredevil if it's going to save Daredevil, so we don't even know yet.
Why would it by then, man, you might as well just let it die. And it's just sad. This is the repercussions. You could just renew it and just wait it out, let it finish what it wants. Give it one final season to tie up all the things and then let it go. But Disney came in and was like, you're gone. You're out of here. And it's just, I hate it. I hate it for the cast. Like I saw their social media posts, and it's sad, man. This is like one of the good Marvel shows on TV right now. And
How many Marvel shows are on TV right now? 5 or 6?
yeah, there's because
Agents of Shield,
I like Cloak and Dagger, and Gifted is good.
Runaways, Legion got canceled.
Well, Legion's in its final season that they're gonna air.
Yeah, I heard Legion was trash. Well, season 2 of Legion was trash.
Yeah, I did too. So
yeah, there's like 4. Yeah, it's like 4 on right now.
It was the best out of the bunch, though. I'm just upset that it just doesn't even get to tie up all the stuff that we built.
Shows that end on the cliffhanger are the absolute worst.
Hey, how do you, as a business, let that happen? Because Disney doesn't care. That's why.
I mean, I felt like Fox. Like, I love The Gift, but I feel like Fox shouldn't have like delved into TV, knowing like this merger shit was going on for the past 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's just bad business practices to me. But hey, if they saw the bag and they went for it, you know, they made some of their best content doing it. So I'm not mad at them for it.
Yeah.
All right. Next thing we got Marvel Comics. First thing we got Marvel announces Jane Foster as the new Valkyrie, and she will star Jason Aaron's upcoming Valkyrie run, which is coming this July. Church, how do you feel about Jane Foster going from Thor to the Valkyrie?
She can't. She can't just be Jane Foster again. I don't know. I mean,
she was for like a year.
Isn't she dead? Did she die? Yeah, like I don't read Thor, so when she
she technically future Jane is dead. She's not dead right now.
All right, whatever.
See,
I'll allow it. I don't care. It is what it is. You just kind of look at it just like it is what it is.
Shout out Jason Aaron, man. This sneaky motherfucker. He said Valkyrie at C2E2, bro. We were like, oh, this is going to be really nice. Whole time is Jane Foster. This nigga ain't slick at all, G. But what'd you read this week, Church?
I read Daredevil. Fire. Daredevil is filling the void like the show left behind for me because I'm not gonna say it's similar or anything. It is similar, but like,
it is similar.
The going straight to the Daredevil Punisher stuff is almost like they brought it back from the show, kind of. So yeah, Daredevil is super fire. It's Zdarsky though. Like, what do you expect, bro? Like,
exactly.
You know, they had a nice debate about morality, and Punisher was making good points, bro. You know, he tends to.
Punisher always makes good points. He just, crazy as shit.
Yeah. So, and Daredevil was just talking about how if he decided to be what Punisher is, he would destroy everything. No one would be able to stop him. It's probably true.
No, bro, that's so like. Imagine if
that'd be scary, man. It's just like if Moon Knight decided to be a villain.
I mean, Moon Knight's not that. Like, Moon Knight's not Daredevil level.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have I don't know. I mean, he has demons, but Daredevil's like he's a monster. He can be a monster.
Bro, if Daredevil was an assassin, like just not even like guns or like knives and shit, if he just wanted to like go around and snap people's necks, they couldn't really do shit about him.
Yeah, like Moon Knight's with all his issues, he's kind of a calm person in a way. Like the way he moves is very. When he gets in the field, he's a menace, but he doesn't have that fire in his belly like Matt does. Like Matt decided to snap, the streets would be finished. It's just like Batman. If Batman decided to snap, it's done.
Yeah.
I read that. Amazing Spider-Man continues to be good. Miles Morales.
Yes.
Definitely good. He's dealing with Tombstone stuff right now.
Tombstone is a great villain in general, bro. I wish we saw more of Tombstone.
And I think that's all I read this week. Just a solid week in Marvel.
Yeah. This week I read War of the Realms #2. Big death in there. Valkyrie died. The blonde hair, blue eyed Valkyrie. Spoiler alert. I'm sorry. Valkyrie died. She was killed by Malekith via. I think she was impaled, if I'm not mistaken. She died, which leads to Jane Foster becoming Thor, like we just previously aforementioned. What else? Daredevil, gas. Quite possibly the best book Marvel's putting out right now. Honestly, I will put Venom, Daredevil, Immortal Hulk, Captain America, and maybe honorable mention Amazing Spider-Man right now for top Marvel's top 5 because those shits are fire. Like that's ridiculous. Shout out Marvel.
Very fire.
Miles Morales Spider-Man, really great coming of age high school Spider-Man book. You would love it. Like y'all should go read that book. Go pick that shit up. I really want this book to get a great run. Saladin, I bet, is doing an amazing job. Shuri was good. Shuri's art is getting better, which makes the book get better, and I'm really fucking excited about that because I've been coming out here complaining about the art for I don't know how long now. So go read that book. That's really good. Black Girl Magic, you know all that shit. Thor this week was a Loki centric issue, dealing with previous and present and past and future fucking incarnations of Loki, which is cool because Loki's currently in his father's stomach, not Odin, actually Laufey. So really interesting issue. I really enjoyed it, but like it's a tie into War of the Realms. So if you want to see Thor, you gotta go read War of the Realms. And then Amazing Spider-Man, which Lizard is on. Lizard is twerking right now. How you gonna go into? How you gonna try to capture somebody you can't fight?
He's got no abilities because he handicapped himself, bro.
What kind of sense did that make? Like, what the fuck?
I don't, bro.
For all those who haven't been reading Amazing Spider-Man, we're currently in the Hunted arc. All the kind of animal-themed spider characters, I guess you would say, are in Manhattan, are in Central Park, trapped in a big-ass force field, and a Hunger Games type shit. A bunch of people are hunting them. Lizard's ass, his son got kidnapped, so Lizard went to go kidnap somebody else for some quid pro quo shit. Whole time, he put an inhibitor in his own brain, which activates if he shows aggression. So how the fuck you gonna try to handcuff a nigga and you can't fight them? The fuck you gonna do? Just be like, hey dog, can you like put these on so I can go get my son, bro? Like what the fuck you gonna do with that, bro? Kirk Connors is I'm gonna give him the smartest dumb nigga award of the week, dog. Like what the fuck? That's a dumbass plan. But yeah, that's why
lab coat, bro.
Yeah.
From him.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go read these books. War of the Realms is fire. Is probably going to be Marvel's best event in the last shit. When was Secret Wars? 5 years ago now?
I think so.
Yeah, it's probably going to be best Marvel event since Secret Wars. So everybody should go peep that. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Daredevil, all that good shit. All right. Next we got DC Comics. Kurt, what did you read this week?
I read Batman, which was good with Bane and Batman.
Bane fighting with his meat out is the weirdest shit.
Bro, I was looking at it like, I know Bane ain't got his meat out. No, you don't. Like I was reading, I'm like, this is oddly like sensual. What is happening?
Pause.
I'm not pausing. I didn't even read it. Like I didn't even recognize that it was Thomas Wayne for a minute. I'm like, why is Bane just boxing this old dude in the bathroom
with his meat out, bro? Like,
bro, I'm like, Bane, what are you doing?
The Glock cock strap, bro. I was like, oh, it was weird.
What is happening? Is this necessary? And it's just weird. It's weird seeing Thomas in this context. I'm not gonna lie to you. Meanwhile, Bruce is still just absolutely losing it,
going fucking through
it. I mean, this is a simp dream of the highest caliber, bro. And is just through their history, bro. I need Bruce to get out of this, bro. I need him to be happy, man.
This is the last one before he gets out. This is the one before he gets out. So next one he'll be out.
I just mean in general, like I need him and Selena to just fix this mess.
Bro, I'm going to be so upset if this ends and they're not married.
I feel like Tom King would throw that at you though. You just like the way things are going recently. I feel like he would definitely hit us with that, and I would be very angry. I'd be more mad about that than whatever's going on in Heroes in Crisis because I like this book. I don't like Heroes in Crisis, so I'm reading it as if it's a comedy. I'm just laughing at it because I don't feel very strong about most of the characters that were affected in it, so I just laugh at it, bro. Like anything I'm not used to seeing Wally die or get done wrong. Like when I see it, I just laugh. So, but in Batman, I need Bruce to get this situation sorted because I'm feeling for him now, man. This is like he's been psychologically tortured for like 40 issues now.
Straight up.
Come on, bro. I know he's Batman. He could have a little bit of happiness, bro. Like he ain't got.
Why can't the nigga be happy?
Yeah, he can't even go talk to his first son because his first son is a light-skinned SoundCloud rapper.
Oh my god.
Come on, man. Like, Jason completely gone running a nightclub. He's got nobody. Duke is, as far as I know, Duke could have been a casualty, bro. I don't know where Duke is.
He's with the Outsiders, which I think starts next month. It starts next month. Go read that shit.
Azrael in space. He's got nobody but Alfred right now with him.
Damian just doing some supreme scum shit.
This is the worst stretch of his life in a minute, man. I need this to get fixed, please. But besides Batman, Teen Titans, which continues to be gas. Crush came out and she kissed Jen. That was very unexpected in the series because you think that Jen and Damian, that was where that was going. But nah, Crush is like, I got that. That's mine. I'm very shocked at that.
I need that.
Yeah, and bro, Deathstroke is a different. The fact that they thought that Damian thought he could imprison Deathstroke is hilarious to me.
Arrogance, bro. Peak.
I know that must just be that kid in him because that's just insanely dumb. You can't put Deathstroke in a prison. Bro, let him do what he wants or you kill him. That's the reality of it.
Bro, even Bruce would be like, I'm not even going to, deal with like going with the runaround with this nigga. He's going to get out. Like, there's no point. Like, with like somebody else, they might stay for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Deathstroke is getting out the moment you turn around.
Deathstroke faced Batman tried to fight him there, and I know he wanted to kill him, but he couldn't, so he just got out. Like, Batman doesn't even try to lock him up. He just hopes that the next time he fights him will finally be the time. Like, maybe I'll just kill him this time.
Bro, that's how all the superheroes treat this nigga. That's crazy. Like, this nigga
so bad that they end up not locking him up because
bro, Superman fought this nigga and would just like, I don't know what to do with him. Like, he just left him there.
Yeah, because he wants to find that inspiration to finally just put an end to it, but he gets so confused because it's against his code that he just lets him go. Man.
I want to know why Diana hasn't killed this nigga yet.
Yeah.
Like, out of all three of them, she's the one to do it.
Yeah, I mean, her or bro, get the Green Lanterns to throw him in a prison, bro.
Nah, he would beat the brakes off all of them.
Beat the brakes off of him, but
he beat the dog shit out of Kyle Rayner.
Yeah, he did. I don't know, bro. Throw him in the.
You can't even throw him nowhere, bro. The only place you can throw Deathstroke he's not coming back from is the sun. That's it.
Yeah. Or tell Dr. Manhattan, look, when you go, can you take him with you? Please.
You don't give him to the Doom.
Please.
Watchmen universe.
Send him to the Watchmen universe, bro. He'll belong there. I don't know. Him
and Rorschach just be dropping quotables towards each other, bro. That shit would be hilarious.
Everyone in the prison is free. And what's funny is Deathstroke will probably help Damian put them back, and then they'll agree to some deal or something. That's how he works, man. That manipulation is peak, and I'm sure Batman's coming to intervene in an issue or two.
All right, but so what if he doesn't? What if just Damian just massively just fucks up?
I'm expecting that. I want that to happen because he needs to be humbled. Never put Deathstroke in a prison cell. You're bringing a disease into your own body because when he gets out, he'll just kill you all when you're sleeping. I
feel like with this whole generation of heroes, the whole thing's like the heroes won't do what they're supposed to, etc. So we're like, bro, like they can't do nothing with this nigga.
You can't. You just gotta throw your hands up, bro. He's like, I don't know.
He's like James Harden on offense.
Yeah, exactly. You try to guard him with his left, but he's still getting 40. So it's
it's like Steph Curry, dog. You play the most impeccable defense, but this nigga still drills a 3 from 30 feet out. Like you just can't do nothing with it.
Yeah, so stop trying. Just let him do what he wants. Just let that
nigga live.
Kill him. So just let him do.
Unless you bought that murder life, let that nigga live. Straight up. That might be the episode title. Unless you bought that murder life. No, fuck it. Episode title is Hot Buy on the Throne. That's the fucking episode title,
bro. Everyone's been pushing it, bro. Get on the wave.
I'm gonna get Brandon on the thumbnail. But Nightwing came out this week. I don't even know what to fucking make of Nightwing. I don't even remember what happened in the book, to be honest.
Them fake Nightwings just doing stuff.
Like the book's not bad. It's just weird.
It's,
Like
yeah,
I
very not Nightwing. That's what it is. It's like
Yeah.
not a Nightwing book because he's not Nightwing. He's Drake. Bro, come on. You think it's a coincidence? All of a sudden, I mean, he started messing with a black girl, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
Nightwing got cabin fever, dog. You absolutely love to see it.
I'm different. I'm driving this cab. Like, I'm about this life now, and I'm
Nightwing worked for Vixen, dog. Let's talk about it.
Oh my god. They just they turned Nightwing into Kenny Beats, bro.
Oh
He just hang around.
We're moving on. DC TV news, bro. Oh shit. DC is shutting down Swamp Thing production early. The episode order got cut from 13 episodes to 10 episodes. Church, how do you feel about this?
Do you know why this happened? Was it a budget thing or was this thing?
They haven't given details yet.
It just seems like weird, like a James Wan project would get cut, but Titan Doom Patrol didn't get cut.
One of the actresses in the show tweeted something out like, "This is horrible. Like, revive Swamp Thing." We were just kind of like, they kind of just threw it on them and like with no explanation. So like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but like, this is bullshit.
Swamp Thing I don't understand.
I want to know what's going on with James Wan.
Most of it's practical, so it can't. I don't know how much it can be a budget thing.
Yeah, we also got the first look at Swamp Thing over the weekend, which fire fucking look. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I agree. So, it did look good. I just that 13 to 10. That's I don't know how that's gonna work, man. I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. No, with no explanation, that just makes it even weirder.
Yeah, I hope the show doesn't suffer quality wise. It probably is, but I hope it doesn't.
I'm sure. I think it'll be okay. Hopefully, I'm praying.
All right. Next thing we got, Carmen Beekendova reveals that Carmen Beekendova is the actress who's been playing Selena Kyle the past 5 or 6 years on Gotham. She revealed that she will not be appearing in the Gotham series finale. She is being recast as Lily Simmons from, I believe, Homeland, if I'm not mistaken, and she will not be appearing in the series finale at all. Church, how do you feel about that?
I think it's weird, but I think I understand what she was trying to say is that she doesn't fit the character anymore because she's old. You know, she's older, and when she was younger, like when as a kid, it's easier to look like a kid character. But now she's growing, like they probably want to push Selena in a way that her actress doesn't fit for anymore. So it makes sense. It's just like, not appearing in the series finale is kind of weird, but it is what it is. How does Lily Simmons look that much different? Like, is it a huge difference between?
Honestly, they kind of look very similar. Like one just has different color hair. That's it.
Okay, I know who this is. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, here's the thing. I don't care about Gotham. It's kind of hit me. I was like talking at length as if I'd seen anything from the show, and I haven't. So, big ups to Lily Simmons. I guess.
I mean, I'll give them the due. Gotham season 1 was good. Gotham season 2 and on is a whole different story. But shout out to them for hitting syndication because God knows they did it again.
They laughed.
They did it against all fucking odds.
They used that Gotham name and they got places with it.
All right, next thing we got. Church, did you watch Doom Patrol this week?
Of course, bro. Of course.
Well, that makes one of us because I did not.
Do you want to talk about it? Because
I mean, if you want,
fuck. Honestly, oh no. See, Henny, you gotta see it, bro. I feel like I can't talk about it because there's stuff in it that is hilarious, especially with Niles, bro.
All right, Ben, and I'll wait. I'll talk about it.
I can't wait to see you tweet about it. You could be like, "You gotta be kidding me! You're not even gonna want Niles in the show anymore."
The nigga just like, how scummy are we talking?
It's not even scummy. He just did something abhorrent.
Did he like? I don't want to know.
Bro, I can't. The Beard Hunter was funny though. That was funny. It was
All right,
weird,
man.
but yeah.
All right. Next thing, DCEU news, DC Film News. The motherfucking GOAT, John Cena, is in talks to join the Suicide Squad. Church, how do you feel about this?
We're gonna have to gas this movie. Isn't that just the toughest, cruelest life? We're gonna have to gas Jim Rifle Suicide Squad, bro. That's just think about that. Think about that.
You know what?
Doesn't it hurt, bro? Yeah, you're sick.
Play the motherfucking horns. The GOAT is here. This is already the greatest comic book movie of all time. I want this playing the whole fucking time. The whole goddamn movie. I'm over fucking Harley Quinn, fucking Idris Elba, nigga. The GOAT is here. James Gunn, the GOAT, nigga. Fuck you talking about? So yeah, this movie's gonna be real good. I'm really excited for it.
I love John, bro. Honestly, I do. Yeah.
John.
A comic book movie, so.
I mean, he was in Bumblebee, so that technically counts. But
Okay.
I mean, it does technically count. Does it not technically count?
Sure, it does.
All right. I mean, he was almost Shazam.
Bro, it's just we're just gonna have to pretend David Ayer made this just to get through life.
I mean, James
David Ayer's Suicide Squad is gonna be great.
I mean, James Gunn cast it, you know what I'm saying, the greatest professional wrestler of all time. Fuck what you're talking about. So, yeah, you know, James. That's like, you know what? We should probably search that up. Because here on Looking Glass, we already said it twice this week. We ain't saying it again. Fuck it. Where the fuck is it? Apparently, he's gonna fill Batista's role because Batista's probably not gonna be in it anymore. Robbie is Harley Quinn is currently. They don't know. Yeah, they don't know.
Okay, well, who do you want him to be?
I heard something about him being Peacemaker, so that would be cool. I don't know much about Peacemaker, so this would be like more of the '80s Suicide Squad than the current, relatively current New 52. So I don't know much about that. So I would say really, as long as he plays himself, it's fine. Honestly,
he always plays himself.
Exactly. So like we're in for great things. Like John Cena's the god. Like John Cena's the GOAT. He'll be anything. He can literally do anything. This nigga's the guy.
Yeah, they'll make a role for him. That's how important he is. So
just give John Cena Superman. Just recast Henry Cavill. Just give John Cena Superman.
Make him Rick Flag, bro.
Oh my god. Bro, every time we shoot somebody, the music gotta play.
I hope they throw that song in there. I'll be very upset. Or I need him to say like the "you can't see me" thing. He needs to do that in some context.
I will abuse
opportunity if they don't.
I will abuse that GIF maliciously.
I know you will.
I need his I need banter with Harley, bro. That's all I want. That's literally all I want. Just banter with Harley, and that's it. I'll be good for the rest of the year. I'll just inject that shit straight to my veins,
though, bro. I'm happy. I'm glad you got something in this film that you can look forward to.
Hey man, like the GOAT doing GOAT things, you know what I'm saying? Like this is just par for the course, you know, for the god John Cena.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I might just put his fucking entrance music as the outro this week. You know what I'm saying?
Should
play the fucking horns. All right, man. That's all we got this week. This is X, AK Henny, at Black Garcia 92. You already know the tag. Excelsior bitches. In case you did not already hear the greatness, the GOAT is here. Everything is right in the land. James Gunn didn't touch them kids.
Oh my god, you're sick.
That's all.
Yeah, this is This shirt that costs more God. Don't listen to what Henny just said. Please don't. Buy MK on Tuesday.
Buy MK11 Tuesday, bro.
I will be accepting all challengers on the Looking Glass page.
Please do not play this man in MK. He is trying
like red and
he
silver.
Don't let, bro. Church is gonna be like Uncle Phil in the Fresh Prince episode when Will lost the car in a pool game, bro. Like he'll be like, "Damn, this nigga may be really trash." You'll drop the first round and then perfect them the next two, dog. That's how sick you are.
Exactly what I would do, honestly.
Oh my god! All right, it's been Looking Glass episode 37. Hot pie for the throne. What a fucking episode this week. Where the fuck did my mouse go? Oh, there it is. Found it. All right. Check out Church's Pod at From Deep Pod. The playoffs have started. The Thunder and the Blazers are no longer looking shaky. Shit's getting very interesting. Follow Ash's Pod at EV_gang. Their first episode is coming April 27th. Be on the lookout for that shit. Shout out EV Gang. Subscribe to the Barbershop Patreon. $5 give you access to exclusive content such as Nearly Canceled Entourage and maybe some more Looking Glass bonus episodes down the road. You never know. Rate the Barbershop and Looking Glass feed 5 stars. If you leave a comment, we will shout you out on the pod. And follow us at Looking Glass Net, of course, where we, drop our hot takes, our thoughts on news coming out, all that good shit. And apparently Church will be streaming him having niggas twerking all week. So yeah, go check that out. This has been Looking Glass episode 37. Hot pie for the throne. We out.